Lesson 118 is called English Volume Conversions. It's on page 372. There are conversions with unit multipliers like we've been doing, but for volume. How many dimensions does volume involve? Do you recall? It's going to involve 3 volumes. Therefore, when we use measures, we don't use a little 2 or a little 1, but a cubic foot is written like feet with a little 3, right? Cubed means 3 dimensions. There's a lot of cubic inches in a cubic foot. If you want to see a picture of that, page 372 just shows how many little units of inches fit inside of the volume of a cubic foot. Volume is times 3 measures. It takes 3 unit multipliers for every conversion of one English volume measure to a different one. So we'll concentrate on the process rather than on the numerical answer like we've been doing with unit multipliers in this book. They don't care so much that you got the right numbers, but you showed the right numbers will be multiplied and divided to end up with an answer. So you didn't always have a final measurement. You just have things over things in parentheses and stuff. We'll talk about that. So the first one, 118.1, says use 3 unit multipliers to convert 14 cubic feet, which you show like this, into cubic inches. So we'll write cubic feet not as a little 3, but actually showing all the feet being multiplied so that we make sure we cancel all of them out. Feet times feet times feet with the 14. Now, how many inches to a foot? And do we put the inches on top or on the bottom? We're going to want feet on the bottom so that we can cancel, right? Thinking about doing that. So I'll put feet on the bottom. In 1 foot, because that's the bigger measure, I have 12 inches. And you show that 3 times. You maybe even guessed that. I'll start moving a little quicker. You can follow along with this example, page 373. Okay, why did I write it 3 times? Because volume is in 1, 2, 3 dimensions. Okay? This way, this way, this way. So we've got 3. We can cancel out all of our feet. We don't want feet because the answer is going to be in inches by canceling across this way. Multiply the 1's across. That's all we have for a denominator, so it's all going to be over 1. And we don't even need to focus on what's this going to multiply out to. We could just say 14 times 12 cubed inches cubed, or cubic inches. Here is an answer we can be proud of. That'll work. You could also show multiplication with parentheses, and you could show 4, 12, 12, 12, parentheses, cubic inches. Let's try 118.3, just a little more involved, a little more scary looking, not really any different. With 118.3, it says use 6 unit multipliers to convert 59,163,529 cubic inches to cubic miles, which are written mi cubed, right? Now, why 6 instead of 3? I thought I only needed 3 for volume. That indicates that we need to jump from inches to something else before we get to miles. And that something else is going to be feet again, right? So we're going to need 1 foot over 12 inches. Now, why did I put feet over inches this time instead of the other way around? Because we're starting with inches. Quite a few, actually. Inch times inch times inch. A little messy. So that times this, times it again, times it one more time. Cancel out inch, 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 inch. I've got my 3 feet here, but feet isn't where we're going to. We're going to cubic miles. So to get to miles, we're going to need to convert one more time. 3 measures multiplied. What are they going to be this time around? Well, we need feet on the bottom so that we can cancel. This time feet is the smaller measure, so they aren't the ones. The top will be the ones. And the bottom will be miles. How many feet in a mile? Hawken, right? McDonald's sign says 5,280 feet. 5,280. I usually remember the Titans to remember that. 1 mile, 1 mile, 1 mile. Gets repetitive. This may not feel like anything new to you. Now I can cancel out my feet. I've got 3 miles. I don't want to cancel those. That's how I can end up with a cubic mile. A miles cubed. And how many? Well, you multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom, and I get that long number times just a bunch of ones, so we can leave that on top. And on the bottom, we have 12 cubed times 5,280 cubed. If you want to show that answer all multiplied out, you could too. Saxon doesn't show it that way. Why don't you try practice A quick? Show that to me. You'll have a lot of different things going on in the denominator. You can even show that in scientific notation. They show it that way in the book. You don't have to. And then problem set 118 for Wednesday. Thank you.